Can't you eat an ice cream cone and enjoy it by yourself without showing on the video? I'm going to take a lick out of this one, and I want you to know it's chocolate and it's so delicious. Can't you just enjoy it?
With women, it's always like, something must be wrong with her. She can't keep a man. She must be a real what a I love that I don't have to run every thing by a guy. I'm having the kind of sex I never had in my 20s or in my 30s. We should be the ones that are like, you. Like, I'm gonna have an orgasm. But I did just recently fuck a 26-year-old, and it was really fucking amazing. There's a casting for this movie, and you have to go on Saturday night, and they gave me the address, and it was this director's house. The little voice inside me definitely said, this isn't right. I remember like being furious with myself because I couldn't believe how I had let myself down. Like, I was like, what the who the are you? Where the why the would you allow that? Until you are in this environment, don't tell me how you're going to behave.
All right, so that's the Call Her Daddy podcast.
And what a vocabulary.
Yes, this is a, woman with a potty mouth here. Here's the overall tone and themes from the show. Empowerment through autonomy. She talks about prioritizing personal freedom over traditional milestones. She's her blunt honesty, unfiltering candidness about sex, dating, industry norms, and harassment, reflective growth. She's genuine and self-aware about past relationship patterns, therapeutic healing, and building healthier dynamics. Motherhood as a pillar. She embraces single parenthood as a conscious, empowered life decision. So these are all the things that she's pushing. And it's just, I don't even know where to start with a lot of this stuff.
Let me start.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
First of all, when someone has to talk about sex and their involvement in sex, I always wonder, like, okay, I don't want to get too nasty here, but I want to say this. I use the bathroom every day. I never feel a need to talk to somebody and describe a bowel movement and the intensity of it.
Yeah, I mean, nobody.
There are things that are private. She talk about being open and honest. I don't have to be open and honest about private things.
Yes. It's because
it doesn't. I'm a human. I don't have to describe all of those details. She talks about having sex with a 26-year-old, the greatest sex she had, and I know she's going to grow into some detail that we're not going to play here. Yeah. But it's like, I'm not interested. I don't need to know. Right. Just like I don't need to know all that happens when you're in the bathroom doing what you do at a bodily function every day.
But they think you do want to know, though.
That's their that's what I'm saying. That's a problem. Somebody thinks that should be of interest to me, and that they can actually, and that's what the adult film industry is doing. They can sell, they can make money off of this kind of thing.
Yeah.
And we ought to get to the point like saying, I don't need to hear that. I'm not interested in hearing that.
Well, here's the thing, though.
I can have a human fascination with all kind of things, but that don't mean it's healthy for me.
When they get millions and millions of views.
Yeah, they'll get millions and millions of views, and that's why they do it. But what they don't understand as human beings, just because we keep some things private doesn't mean we're not human and we don't experience the same things you experience.
Yeah.
I just don't have to talk about them.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah, and I don't even really think when people do talk about it so flamboyantly like that, I don't even believe them.
That's what I'm saying. Those who feel a need to talk about something like that, there's
so
something
wonderful 26-year-old man
with you.
You must have not been that good if he ain't marrying you. But
if I'm enjoying my life, why do I have to describe it? That's kind of what I'm old school. That's what probably one of the problems I have with the social media. They have to tell the details of their life to a broad audience. Right. It's like, what's wrong with you? Can't you eat an ice cream cone and enjoy it by yourself without showing on the video? I'm gonna take a lick out of this one, and I want you to know it's chocolate and it's so delicious. Can't you just enjoy it?
I don't think they really enjoy anything anymore.
That's what I'm saying. They don't. They don't. They're talking themselves into having enjoyed that.
They're not talking for the sake of their expressing their enjoyment. They're talking to convince the people around them that their life still has meaning, even though they know it secretly doesn't. They know that their life is empty.
That's
inside.
what it is. I just came back from vacation, my wife and I together. And we had a wonderful thing, wonderful experiences. Now I'm not this kind of person where I'm on Facebook or social media describing every little detail that I did. I still enjoyed it. I don't have to tell everybody everything about it. Now we share some details here and there, but that's this fascination with everybody needs to hear all the details of my life. What's wrong with you? Are you that bored in life?
They know it's wrong, and they're trying to convince everybody else that, look, just because, some people say it's wrong, I'm happy. I'm having so much joy.
Are you really?
No, she's not.
Why are you keep seeking after this then? If this brings you so much contentment, why are you chasing it so much?
And obviously you made wrong decisions in your life. You're talking about how some man took advantage of you. Your decisions in life led you to that point as well. So stop trying to act like it's so liberating all the time. It liberated you to personally being taken advantage of. So she's talking about were you gonna say something, Mr. Producer?
No, I was just telling you, I had everything lined up.
Oh, okay.
What she had said here.
Okay.
Yeah, I was able to locate those.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. So this was a little background on her. She's an LGBTQ plus rights supporter.
What a surprise!
She once said that she wouldn't marry until the same-sex marriage was legal in the United States.
It'd be best for her not to marry.
And then she goes forward. I think that was this little duplication. So she's a pro-choice advocate. She has consistently voiced support for abortion rights and reproductive freedom, aligning with pro-choice organizations.
So she don't take responsibility, and she promotes that other women don't take responsibility, and that they murder their own children.
She's a strong Me Too and feminist ally. She's spoken out against sexism and abuse in Hollywood, notably recounting her own sexual harassment experiences and calling out gender-based power imbalances. Didn't we hear that before with that?
They all say this. They all say the same. Weird. They play by the same playbook.
But this is the same woman describing her experience with a 26-year-old.
Yes. Because they think, this is what I'm hating about these liberal women, is it's all fun and games until you put your stupid decisions, put you in a stupid situation.
Then you regret.
Yeah, because it's like, and this is what I hate, this word victim blaming. Get that crap out of here. I'm not victim blaming for me to tell you shouldn't go to a man's house alone at 3 a.m. is not me victim blaming. That's me telling you how not to be an idiot. If you are a woman and you put yourself in these because she talks about that on the show. We ain't even going to show like all the details of what she talked about. But one of her instances is how she was taken advantage of in Hollywood and this and that. But she was constantly putting herself in dumb situations, the same dumb situations that she ain't learned from, even though she darn near 50 years old, with this 26-year-old guy. So she's trying to over here broadcast and talk to everybody about how she's still young and spunky, and I'm darn near 50 years old and the mother of 3, but I'm having sex with a 26-year-old. I want to brag to you guys about that. That same stupidity is what got you in a situation to be taken advantage of.
So if I see you in this party over the weekend, and I know you this 50-year-old who's bragging about sex, I should not think anything. I should not say anything.
She's so hip.
Anything.
Right.
It should not influence me in any kind of way.
You know what? And it'd be funny. Here's the other thing that kind of go back to what you said earlier. It's one thing to do these things in private, but she's trying to convince other women to do these things. Do your dirt on your own. But the crazy thing is, and I do believe this, I think that women are more manipulatable than men. So when you get these women and they saying, look at this hip podcast that gets millions and millions of views, they make millions and millions of dollars, all these beautiful women and this and that, they look at this woman and they say, look, I could be like that. I don't have to commit to marriage because I can still have a hip and fun life at age 50 and wrinkled up, talking about, no offense to anybody over 50. I could still be old and wrinkled up and still do the same thing that young people do. And women tend to believe this. I have seen multiple women on podcasts saying they will be just as attractive at 60 years old and just as sexy and hot at 60 years old as they would at 24 because they see this type of nonsense.